What's up, YouTube? G19 here. I'd like to welcome you guys to my very first video. Finally decided to get on this YouTube thing. Watched a lot of videos, obviously, and finally decided just to kind of dive into it and see if I can form some opinions and share them with you guys. So here we are. This channel, I think, is going to be pretty much firearms, airsoft, some gear reviews, a lot of outdoor stuff, maybe some fishing, some snowboarding, riding. Well, we'll see where it goes. Not really sure what it's going to evolve into, but for right now, it's kind of where I'm headed. So that being said, welcome. Appreciate you guys stopping by and watching. So here we go. My first video. I'm going to go ahead and review this airsoft sidearm right now. For those of you that do know, you probably already know what this is. For those of you that don't, this is a WeTech Glock 19, modeled after the Glock Gen 4 that has come out recently, and the real steel counterpart. I got this last year at a Black Friday sale, so it's pretty good deal. I think it was about $100 grand total, and was able to spend some money and get some extra mags for it as well. So before I get the review going, let's go ahead and chamber check. I do this even though it is airsoft because I want to make sure I develop good habits when I'm handling my actual firearm. And kind of along that same vein, this is part of the reason why I actually purchased this model. I got this after I had gotten my real steel Glock 19, and so I wanted to make sure that whatever habits I develop on this carry over to the real steel. It's just good common sense and part of being a responsible firearms owner. So this gun is pretty much stock internally. There's really not a whole lot that I've done to it. As far as internal modifications go, I am probably going to upgrade the bucking pretty soon to a Reaps, and maybe see about getting a Type bore. But other than that, most of the upgrades or customization has been cosmetic. As you guys can see, there's a stippling job that I've done. I bought this, like I said, after my real steel, and so I knew I wanted to stipple my real steel, but I didn't want to just dive right into that. I was a little afraid, a little nervous, apprehensive about it, so I decided to practice on my airsoft sidearm, and for the most part it came out alright. The material obviously that's used on this is not the same as the material, as the polymer from the Glock, so the soldering iron melted it just a little bit differently, but I was still able to kind of get a feel for, you know, the pressure and different textures. I was able to experiment with some different texturing just to kind of see what I felt like worked well for me. So yeah, and as you guys can see, I have a weapon light on here. This is actually a Walmart purchase. It's a Nebo ProTech Elite HP 190. This little weapon light was about 40 bucks from Walmart. I have the same one on my real steel Glock 19, and I was a little unsure about it. I Googled it, did some research. I didn't have the money to go out and spend you know, the money on a Surefire or another weapon light like that. But from what I read, it had some pretty good reviews, and from my personal experience, I've put about conservatively about 500 rounds through my Glock 19, my real steel Glock 19, and this little weapon light has held up very well. This is the one I have on my airsoft weapon. I mainly play outdoor day games, so right now there's no battery in here. That's the switch to activate it. The reason being, it's just I don't really feel a need that I need the light in an outdoor day setting, but I do want to make sure for my own self that this is set up exactly the same way as my real steel, so that's why I keep the light on here. It's got good weight to it. It's pretty well balanced. This particular model does come with the adjustable backstrap, or interchangeable backstrap, excuse me. And with the Gen 4s, the grip is a little wider this way. However, I chose not to put any additional back strap on here because this grip already feels pretty good the way it is. So, but other than the stippling job, I don't know if you guys can see, I did polish the chamber and the barrel for two reasons. One, the main reason is I just like it. I think it looks cool. It's a cool guy factor. So, and the other one being, it actually, to me, it's the gun cycles a little better. I know it's hard to see or get the sense on camera, but from shooting it and cycling it, unpolished and polished, it's definitely noticeable. But other than that, this gun is pretty much stock. Like I said, I'm probably going to look into a new bucking and or a tight bore. Probably the bucking first. This thing shoots pretty well as it is. I do have some hop up issues, so that's probably where it's going to be. The money's going to be invested first. It's really good on gas. I can probably get 2.5, maybe 3 on a warm day mags out of one fill. So, and each fill is 20 BBs, mags hold 20 BBs. And from what I've heard, these are actually compatible with TM. TM mags will fit and feed in this gun. So if you've got a broken TM or you've got some extra TM mags laying around, they should work. But that's for the 19. I don't know about the 17. I haven't really done or looked into that. So that's my little Glock 19. I do have some other sidearms that maybe I'll do in another review. And the next video will probably be a review of my Real Steel 19, just to kind of segue into that. But anyway, guys, that's it for this video, my first one. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and please like, share, and subscribe so I can get my first ones, my first like, share, and subscribes. I really appreciate that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you soon.